Welcome back!
Alright, so basically you just sit here and I'm gonna tell a story.
It looks like we're
just like a prop. Welcome back! I have a story to share with you guys, and it's kind of a really creepy story doesn't have a conclusion. I'm sorry if it's gonna feel kind of unsatisfying at the end, but it's unsatisfying to me too because I don't know if this mic is on.
She's so silly.
It's unsatisfying to me too because we don't know how the story ends, and neither do you. So the other night, we had gone to a party. It was me, David, Liza, and Alex, our two friends, if you don't know them. The party was cool, but then we got back to David's place and we were all hanging out. And this is what happened from my perspective. We get in the elevator and we press the button to go up to his floor, and David starts acting like a little sketch ball in the corner for whatever reason. So we get to the floor and the elevator opens and David keeps giving me a look. And I don't know if he's trying to flirt with me or what it is. And I'm like, David, just tell me if you like me, you know what I mean? But we get out of the elevator and we start walking very slowly towards David's apartment, and I don't know why he's moving so slowly, but he keeps like signaling me.
Okay. English is tough. Let's stop this.
He starts signaling me. He's telling me to stop. I was like, okay. And then I turn around and I notice that there's a guy that got off on our floor. It just looks sketchy, and I'm like, oh, David, for some reason, is against this man. He's stereotyping this man. We get to David's apartment, and I know it's David's apartment because I've been to David's apartment 1,000 times.
Yeah, she has.
And
sorry, I wanted to contribute somehow, Gabby.
I actually knew you were gonna say that. I was waiting.
I know. Yeah.
So as we get to David's door, he just says, you know what, Gabby? Let's just go to my apartment. Because I'm a semi-intelligent human being, I realize that David is trying to communicate something to me. So I'm like, okay, David, let's go to your apartment. Liza, she said, David, this is your apartment. That's how Liza sounds. David says, no, it's not. My apartment's on the 5th floor. Let's go to my apartment. I grab Liza's hand and I just look at her like, come on, and start dragging her to the elevator. At this point, the creepy guy had already turned the corner, but was going weirdly slow down the hallway. We wait to see if he's turning around, and all of a sudden, the guy is following us back to the elevator. At this point, Alex comes out of the apartment.
Comes out of our apartment.
Out of his
He's my
apartment.
roommate.
And David says, hey, Alex, I'm just gonna go back to my apartment. And Alex goes, oh yeah, David, you have another apartment I don't know about?
It's still my favorite.
So we're trying to like signal to him. For some reason, David and I are the only people on the same page with this. This guy, for whatever reason, David is not okay with. I don't know why at this point, but now I see that he's kind of following us around and David is uncomfortable with him. So David, I was actually so impressed with in this moment because I never would have thought to do this, but he grabs us both, he gets us to the elevator, we kind of like quickly sprint to the elevator, he shuts the door on this guy because he was coming for us, he really was, shuts the door, says really loudly, it's on the 5th floor or something, and as we get up on the 5th floor, he presses P3, which is the bottommost floor.
So basically sending the elevator down further.
Yeah, so now this guy can't just like get in there. We get up on the 5th floor, sprint to the 6th floor, and then we get into David's apartment. I still didn't really understand why David wasn't okay with this guy, so he's gonna tell you right now what I didn't see.
Okay, so basically to get into our building, you need like a little fob. It's this little black device, and you scan it and it opens the door. And I scanned it, so I opened the door to the main entrance of my building. And then this guy, this super sketchy guy, like he's a cliche, like bad guy. Like
Stop looking at yourself. Look here.
Oh, really? I thought we were both looking at ourselves.
You've been looking at yourself the whole time?
Fuck yeah!
You're gonna look like such a douche. Look into the lens. You're talking to them, not to you.
I feel like such a prick. Okay, I scan it. As the door's closing, after we all get in, the guy literally sticks his hand in, grabs it last minute, and this guy, totally sketchy dude. This is like out of a movie, like straight up curly hair, really, I don't know why I said curly hair, as if like that matters. Just a resting, like, mean face, just a mean dude. And he gets in our elevator, smiles at us, mean face, just a mean dude. Gets in our elevator, smiles at us. Doesn't even push a button on the elevator, so I don't know what the fuck he's doing in the elevator. Can I say fuck? He gets off at our floor.
I didn't know that this guy had come in without the fob and just got onto the elevator with no intention. Like, what are the odds that he would be on the 6th floor? David had never seen him in the building before. Why didn't he have his keys? And it was just a
it was all weird. And like once we got to our place and we said it wasn't our place, he literally stood outside of our place leaning. There was like a little overlook, and he was just sitting outside of it waiting for us basically to go in our place. That's when I said, let's go down the elevator. We're gonna we'll loop around and we're gonna try to get back another way because that guy was super sketchy.
The next day, I get a text from David, and he's editing one of his vlogs, and he zooms in on this face in the background, and it's the guy.
It's the same guy, literally wearing the same shirt, and it's the day before I was in the elevator, and he's there in the elevator, same dude.
And I know what you're thinking. Clearly, he lives here because he was in there twice, which I didn't really consider until right now. For some reason, we were really sketched out by the fact that he was
I didn't realize that either.
Okay, so wait. The point of this video was supposed to be how sketchy it was.
Now it makes sense. He lives in the building. Damn it.
I'm so dead. We made it into such a big thing. Like, oh my god, he's been sneaking into this building for weeks.
But that was accurate. At that point, like, we were really sketched out. And that morning where I found that in my video, Liza didn't pick up her phone till like 3 p.m. My initial reaction was, oh my god, this is gonna be a great vlog.
I was like, this guy stole Liza. It's gonna be a great vlog.
Okay, hold on.
I'm so embarrassed that this story has such a stupid ending.
It was so stupid.
He lives in the building. Why did we think that this man had been sneaking into the elevator for weeks on end? Anyways, sorry that this story did not end how you thought it was going to, because it didn't end how we thought it was going to.
Yeah, we had no idea.
Like, we literally just had this realization. I'm actually very embarrassed. I don't even know if I should. I'm gonna post it. Let's get real.
I'll post it.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy story time, so I know to keep telling you my weird life. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure to check out David. And it's time for Showstopper of the Week.
Woo!
This person, I don't have their name. I messaged them and I'm waiting for a response, but they always just make really cute edits and I really appreciate that. So people who kind of go above and beyond to support me, I really love you. I appreciate that so much. When I find out her real name, I'll put it there also. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You're adorable.
Thanks.
If you want to be Showstopper of the Week, just make sure you like my Facebook page and you're following me on Snapchat, Twitter, Vine, Instagram, and what else do I have?
Pornhub?
David. And you have my notifications turned on for Vine, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So basically, just, follow my life and shit. Yeah. As always, I love you very much, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, you like that, girl? You like? Ooh, look at the Gabby show. I love the Gabby show, by the way. It looks like we're in different worlds. Do you see that? Like that cut, that line right there? It's cool. Okay.
Story's over.